Hello there, thank you for joining me. My name's David Charles, international psychic medium, coming to you from beautiful North Devon in the UK, in England. And today I'm doing a reading for you about, well, it's for Meghan and Harry, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I do these occasionally, but sometimes the spirit world asks me to do them, and I've had lots of phone calls from people saying, please do the Meghan and Harry update, because a lot of new stuff's coming. And I tell you now, there is a major secret about this couple at the end of the reading, so don't miss that, because it's really juicy. You'll like it. I think you will. They might not, but it's at the end of the reading. Stick with me to the end. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I would like to say before I start, a massive thank you to my subscribers. There's nearly 18,000 I think now. So wherever you are in the world, thank you so much, and thank you enormously for the comments, because I really love reading your comments. I don't answer most of them. If I get a chance, I'll answer all of them. So please comment below. Don't put anything naughty, because I'll delete it. Okay, so let's take a look. Which one should we have? Any idea? Let's go for that one right over there. Now all of these cards have been shuffled, but I'll do them a little bit more. And we'll take a look at Meghan Markle first. And remember, I'm only the messenger, so don't get mad with me if you don't like it. But no one knows what's coming yet. I know a lot of it because I picked it up long before we use these cards today. These are just going to see if they back up the messages I've been getting from my spirit guides. So let's take a look. Put that over there. Put that over there as well. We'll take a look at Meghan first and see if I'm picking up the right stuff. Let's see if this backs me up. Wow. Last time I read for this couple, it appeared that Prince Harry was a bit down, I don't like using the word depressed, but it appeared that he was. Now we have a similar story for Meghan. She's looking a bit blue and a bit gloomy, and always looking at the gloomy side of things. That's not really like her usually. She's quite an optimistic, upbeat lady, but at the moment she's looking a bit down, maybe a bit depressed. There may be good reason as well, because according to and I'll tell you the negatives first, which I usually do, then we do the nice things. But it appears that she's surrounded by, or shrouded by, secrecy, which means that people may not be telling her things that she should be told, and people may be keeping things from her. I always say that secrecy can sometimes be good. They may not tell you things because they don't want to hurt your feelings, but I feel there's a bit of naughtiness around Meghan. And secrecy is one of the main themes of her reading today, which can of course mean that she herself is being secretive. That may be linked to the big news at the end of the reading. We'll find out. At the moment she's moving money about. Lots of Meghan's readings relate to money, but at the moment I think she's moving it around, maybe taking money from one place, putting it into another. Squirreling it away, as they say. These are the negatives. That may not be negative, but it could be some kind of juggling act with money. I think she's having some regrets of previous decisions, and some of them are linked to that famous interview they did a few months ago, which has been claimed by lots of people to contain quite a few fibs and naughtiness. But that doesn't mean it is. That's what people say, the press, the usual paparazzi type of stuff. Now, I'm not picking up too much negativity. She seems to be doing everything the hard way, but that comes up in all of her readings, so we may get some of the same stuff. But there's travel, and I don't think that's positive. I think she may be travelling and she doesn't really want to do it. So I'm picking up travel as a negative, overseas as well. That came up last time, but it appeared to be a positive thing then, but I think she may be travelling and not really wanting to do it. She's been offered work, I think, back in the movie industry. I think that she may actually take it, and I've picked up for a while now that Meghan may get involved in music. I don't know why that is, or who with. It won't be a solo thing, but she may get involved with music. Maybe the film role that she's taking, well, it could be a TV series, but there's some kind of role she's taking or being offered. I think she'll take it. And it may be there that she's getting involved with music. It could be a film about a musician or something like that. But she's overdoing it. She's trying to put too much in. This is not a lazy girl at all. In fact, she's overdoing it. But secrecy is the word. I can't really say many negatives, so I'm glad about that. Let's do some positives. You may have spotted here some of the clever ones out there. The page of wands. I'll try and show you that. If you're on an iPhone, you may not see that, or a tiny phone, but the page of wands can indicate offers, news coming your way, but because it's a wand card, it can mean fertility, and fertility can mean pregnancy. Now, I know she's not 21 anymore, but there's a pregnancy in this reading, and if it's not Meghan, it's someone very close. So maybe you can tell me in the comments who you think that may be. But I did pick up in a previous reading about 3 or 4, maybe 5 months ago, that I thought this couple would have 3 children. But that could get complicated. I'll tell you why at the end. But there is a pregnancy somewhere around her, and I think that she is heading for a really good time. That may not necessarily apply to Harry. We'll check that in a minute. But the reading indicates, well, she's got the Wheel of Fortune, the right way up. I don't do upside down cards anyway. This means a run of extreme good fortune. So if she's been going through it and a bit down, I think things are going to pick up as far as luck goes. But with all readings, with everyone's reading, whoever it may be, if the spirit world predict good fortune, it is not automatic. It will come in the form of offers and opportunities. Well, there seems to be some kind of an offer in showbiz. I think it's a movie or a TV series. I could be wrong, but it's some kind of an offer. It comes from a man, and he is quite well known and respected. And it's not one of the older school. It's a young director or a casting director. So she has a lady friend around her with dark hair, and they seem to converse a lot. A successful lady who could be a millionaire or something. She seems to be a businesswoman that Meghan may know. I don't know much about these people. I only do readings. Perhaps you'll know. Tell me down below. But she's mixing with someone who is quite materialistic, but not in a greedy way. She's a nice person, successful, and I think it's a good friend for Meghan to have because she needs them at the moment. I've told you before, I think in previous readings, if you watched them, that not everybody around this couple is as friendly as they try to make out. There's a lot of creepiness going on. There's a lot of people who want to be on this bandwagon, and this couple are trying to stop that, and I don't blame them. So not everybody around them is as trustworthy as I would like to see them. But there's not much change in these readings, or this one so far. However, I am told that the spirit world are about to give Meghan something she's always wanted. Now, I don't know what that is. It's a secret wish. It can sometimes mean a baby. It can sometimes mean a role in a movie, a car. But it often means love. But as you may have noticed, and it's happened again, there is not one heart. Oh, there is. There's one there. There's not one lovey-dovey card in the reading. That's a heart, but it's not quite the same. The hearts in the cups in these readings are the hearts in an ordinary deck, and the hearts mean love. There's one cup card here, and you can see all the cups there. We refer to that, psychics and mediums refer to that as the wish card. And it means that the universe are going to grant you a wish that you may have had since you were a tiny kid. So something she's always wanted, you and I may not ever find out, but she's going to be given something she's always wanted. And I'm looking here 10 or 12 weeks ahead, maybe 14 weeks ahead. So nothing really scary, but lots of secrecy. I'm picking up skullduggery around this girl, but I think in the last reading, and I think they've got to be very careful who they trust. But I've got to be honest, this is not the reading I expected. I expected some bad stuff, but it may come through in Harry's. Let's take a look at Harry now, and then we'll look at them both together. So, Harry, give them a little bit more shuffle away from the microphone. Hold on. Butterfingers today. So they've been shuffled as you've seen. So Harry, as always, I think before he has had indications of an imbalance with his yin and yang. Yin and yang are the energies that they say flow through all of us. Positive and negative energies, like when you put a plug on an electrical appliance. If these energies are out of balance, it can make you feel torn, as depicted, as it was in his last reading, I think, by the chariot from the Major Arcana. You see the two pharaohs, or they can be horses sometimes. They seem to be pulling in opposite directions slightly. The artist didn't do that as a mistake, that's deliberate. And it means that the energies are pulling Harry in two ways. He wants to be in two places. Now I feel, and I've been picking this up for a while, that he's really starting to get bored with the American razzmatazz, and I think he wants to get back. He's yearning to get back to the UK. He may not feel that it's possible at the moment, but trust me, Harry will be coming here soon, before Christmas. And that may be revealed at the end as well, with the major secret that I'm going to give you at the end of this reading. Harry is the victim of temptation, depicted by the Devil card from the Major Arcana. It means you're tempted to do something naughty, something you wouldn't normally do. It doesn't mean that you'll do it. It can mean you're tempted to say things that you'll regret, which I think he's already been doing. But temptation is around him, and it's not a good thing, but it seems to come as if it's testing us out. We all get it sometimes. Temptation is around him. You may have noticed the Empress. There she is from the Major Arcana. She looks pregnant, doesn't she? So both readings are picking up pregnancy very close to this couple, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And he's got travel again, so they're both travelling soon. They've got a lot on their plate, but things are speeding up. Things are going to get fast and furious for them. And I think Harry is going through a period of discovery, if that's the right word. He's learning about things. He's looking at things in a different way and wishing he'd been a bit more, thought things through a bit more. Too late now, of course, but he's discovering things that he's regretting, mistakes that he's made in the past, and he's wishing, although he won't admit it, he's wishing he could go back and change things. I think the lad has been led astray, not by just one person, by lots of people. I think he's allowed people to gain his trust. Some of them shouldn't have gained his trust, and I think they've steered him in the wrong direction. And I think soon this will become apparent, and you'll know the reason why. You heard it here first. David Charles Psychic. Go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com, and if you want to read in, my team will read for you, and I've got over 100 top psychics that work for me. So David Charles Psychic or David Charles Psychic Limited. So, you may have seen the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords. There's a heart in the middle. This can involve, as you may well know, some of you, three people involved in the same romance, a triangle. That can mean you, your lover, and her mother, or father-in-law, or brother or sister, poking their nose in and causing trouble. But of course it can mean another man or another lady. A triangle is not something that anybody wants to be in, really. Some people are in them and they know they're in them. You may be seeing someone and you fall in love with them, but you know they're already married. But a triangle can mean interference from family, friends, mother-in-law, but it can mean an extramarital affair. So it's in this reading, bear with me. Temptation is in the reading, that is in the reading. Harry is definitely in touch with someone from the past. I think it's a female, and I think it came up last time as well. Is conversing, maybe FaceTime or something. Do royal people use FaceTime? I think they do. Is conversing, is in touch with an ex. Could be an ex-friend, it doesn't have to be a lover, but it's a female and they're in touch with each other. Take it from me. At the moment, he's going through a period of discovery. He's discovering about himself. He's discovering that the world has more than first meets the eye. There's more going on out there than any of us ever understand. And the universe has a way of teaching you, sometimes by your mistakes. However, he has also the Lover's card from the Major Arcana. Two people, lovers. But are they? The Lover's card usually means, depends what surrounds it really, but it often means that you're about to go through a period where you're going to have to make some decisions about your love life. And you have no choice. If you don't make decisions soon, then you'll be forced into it. That's not good. So Harry has the Lover's card. He will soon have to make some major decisions about his love life. And if you're watching this, Harry, do it now. Don't be forced into it. A Lover's card can mean a brand new lover. It can mean two lovers, and you have to choose one of them. And it can also mean that you think you're in love, but you're not really. You're just deluded, or you love the idea of being in love. So he needs to sort that out. Comments below, please. Tell me what you think about that. Is he in love? Does he think he's in love? Is he going to find a new lover? Travel, life speeding up. I think Harry will find the richness and contentment that he wants, but I don't think he's found it yet, unfortunately. They do paint a picture of a happy, really happy couple, and I'm glad they do, but I don't think it's all as sweetless and light as it's made out to be. There is secrecy around Meghan, and I think Harry's discovering things that he doesn't really want to discover sometimes. He's got a triangle here. There's an older lady here, the Queen of Swords. This is a lady that gives him advice. Now, the Queen of Swords is only the title. That doesn't mean a queen. Excuse me. Doesn't mean a queen. But in this case, I think it does mean Her Majesty the Queen. I think Harry is talking to the Queen regularly, probably more than any of the royal family. I think he and the Queen are talking, and she, as God bless her, will give him good advice. Will he take it? Let's take a look at both of them and find out. And then I'll give you the major secret. No psychic in the world has picked up this, I don't think. You're bound to tell me below if they have, but I don't think they have. But I'll tell you at the end. This is reading for both Harry and Meghan together. And I love your comments. Please comment. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Join our lovely family of subscribers from all over the world, who I love, every one of you, of course, as I always tell you. And I really appreciate your comments and subscribing. Please share me with your friends on Facebook and all that stuff. This is for the pair of them. They're dealing with the law, which comes up in all of their readings. The Justice card is here. And there's a few problems here. Whoops. I'm picking up offers of friendship, which may be genuine for a change. Justice card means legal goings on, and they'll get what they deserve. If they've been doing wrong, they'll pay for it. If they're good, it means karma. They'll get what they deserve. There's trickery around them from a man, a deceitful, dodgy character. I've picked him up in previous readings. Jack the Lad, I would call him. Jack the Lad means a lovable rogue. This bloke is not lovable. He's up to no good. He's a cheat. It could be a woman, but I think it's a man. It's a young person. He's up to no good, and I don't like the look of him. Now, there is a loss in this reading. So that means they could lose money. They could lose a court case. It can mean, very rarely, a loss of a person or a miscarriage of a baby or something like that. But it is quite rare. I don't think that's the case, but it could be. If there is a miscarriage of a baby, it may not be publicised straight away. But they're both looking dodgy with the way they look after themselves. I think they need to be careful, because there's doctors around this, medical people around this reading, but they could, of course, be midwives, that sort of people. There is money coming, but they're very concentrated soon on charity work, which is good. And a lot of that's linked to the UK, so they've not given up on that, I don't think. And they do have one person who travels a lot, which most people do these days, who is solid and reliable. He's come up in their readings before. He's someone they can really turn to, and they need to. I've got a feeling, and I'm going to get some comments down there, I've got a feeling it's Prince William. And I think Harry and he are talking, and I think they're just biding their time. But gradually, as I've predicted so many times, they will put that right, and they will be together again, and like brothers should be, together and loving each other. And I do think that Princess Kate is helping that along, but the Queen certainly is. I'm sure that Harry's in touch with the Queen. And there's a party coming up, a celebration, could be a wedding, a birthday, a christening. It's not Christmas, that's too obvious. But they will receive an offer, and I think generally speaking, the reading is not surprising me because it is in a way because I expect it to be worse than it is, but I think it's okay. But there is a major secret that I picked up from my spirit guides, and it's not from me, this is not from newspapers, it's only a psychic connection, and that is, I'll tell you now, that Meghan will be, rumours will go around that Meghan has fallen in love with someone else. This is within 12, 14 weeks, almost certainly before Christmas. Rumours will be going around that Meghan has fallen in love with someone else. This will be denied, completely, utterly denied, but eventually it may be admitted. I can't be certain. I'm not saying it's true. Please don't quote me that it's true. It's just rumours that Meghan has found a new lover. I'd like to hear your comments on that. And as I said, don't put any naughty down there. You'll get me into trouble, and I'll rub it off anyway. So let me know your thoughts on the reading. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you are, and hope you enjoy being with me in North Devon, the most beautiful part of Great Britain, I think it is. If you haven't been to North Devon, come and see it. It's lovely. I'll make you a cup of tea. So wherever you are in this world, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Click the like button if you like it. Click the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Usually once a week, but COVID and other problems has prevented that this time. But I'm going to start hopefully back on making my videos again for us ordinary people as well as royalty. So wherever you are in this world, remember my motto: think lucky and you'll be lucky. Think love and you'll be loved. And I love every one of you. Take it easy. Stay cool. Bye-bye.